Hey guys, welcome back to Some Light Talk. I'm your host Alex.
I'm Xavier, and we got a familiar face with us again today.
Hello again, guys. It's me, Ray, again. Decided to hop back on again, so we're back.
Ray couldn't get enough of the last one, so he was like, tag me in again. I guess we always like having Ray here. So.
No, I think because ever since we switched to our new schedule, we have more dates, so hopefully have more guests on here.
True.
We've been trying to film. Usually we film on Sundays, but now we film on Friday.
Yeah, I feel like Friday's a good day. Like I feel like most people would be off like work around this time anyway, or
yeah. It still happens. Ray's
weekend
off work on Fridays too, sometimes, but
most of the time.
yeah.
Oh, hey, that's what you heard it here first. Ray gonna be here every week.
Yeah. But I guess the first topic really today has been the NFL draft. If you guys have not been keeping up with it, it's been going on. It's still going on at this moment as we speak. We were literally just watching it before we started this.
Round two.
Yeah, round two is today, and there's been some
upsets, some storylines. But I've been liking the draft. As a Raiders fan, I'm glad we got my boy Ashton, blue chip prospect, Marshawn Lynch-esque, baby Quake. Some words.
Baby Quake? I didn't know that.
People may call him, bro. I think there was like an interview and they asked him like, "What do you think your nickname would be?" And he's like,
or a nickname?
"No, he doesn't have a nickname yet." But they like asked him on an interview. They're like, "What do you think your nickname would be after you got drafted?" He's like, "The Silver Surfer." I'm like,
That's what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah,
I was like, all right.
Michael Myers.
Ooh, that was a good one too. Hey, you know what?
Michael Myers coming.
And honestly, let's everyone spam Ashton Genty's Instagram and tell him to pick Michael Myers and just to solidify that one. But yeah, I've been liking the draft. I mean, it was cool. We watched it yesterday.
Yeah, I've been liking it too, man. I'm satisfied. I'm happy with the pick. I'm happy
Ray
with the Raiders
chefed up
pick.
for us too. He brought like a whole little dip, a couple baguettes, some chips. But yeah, it's been cool. Let us know if you guys are happy if you guys watch the NFL. If you guys are happy with what players your team picked, and if you don't watch it, then you can just pretend like you do, But yeah, the draft's cool. I'm having a good time with it. I don't think Shedeur Sanders is getting drafted in the second round. I think he's gonna fall. Yeah. I think he's gonna fall away to like the third.
Is that Shedeur Sanders has not been.
Yeah, they like projected him to be. I think he was like the second quarterback off the board.
He's supposed to be
like top 10, top 5.
He's supposed to be top 5, at least what people are saying.
Yeah, people were saying he's gonna be top 5, and now he's bro. Everyone's passing him up. Dude, there's been multiple other quarterbacks picked after him. Like, dude, that guy, what's his name? Slough. The guy from
Jackson
Arizona.
Dart.
Yeah, the wild boy.
Yeah, Jackson Dart.
I'm like, bro. I don't know where these guys.
Even the teams that like need quarterbacks were like passing them up too. Like they were getting like.
They literally I think Pittsburgh has like literally no quarterback.
They still don't have.
They don't have a quarterback at all. I don't know what they're doing.
Wow.
They legit don't have, who they got. Like they got nobody. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. They got nobody.
They just don't want him.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for my boy Aaron to get off his ayahuasca trip.
Keep talking.
Oh, they want Aaron Rodgers.
That's what they say. They say that they were saying that they've been in talks with Aaron, but Aaron pretty much doesn't vibe with them fully yet, so he's still thinking about it. But I don't even know, man. To be honest, like that guy Aaron Rodgers, I think he needs to retire. After
I should retire after that season.
Honestly, after he broke up with Shailene Woodley,
downhill with that.
Downhill, bro. I mean, really think about it. After Shailene Woodley, he hasn't been the same. He saw the Hat Man on one ayahuasca trip, and he has not been the same.
Because even on his last year with the Packers, he was still kind of balling over there.
Dude, yeah, he was. He was kind of balling. He was putting up numbers. They weren't winning playoff games, but he was putting up numbers at least. But yeah, I mean, he went to the Jets, and it was just all bad, bro.
Damn, bro. Imagine if Shedeur doesn't get drafted though.
That'd be crazy.
That would be.
I think it has to do with Dion. I don't think people want to work with Dion.
Line is gonna end.
Bro. No, imagine Shiloh gets drafted, not him. Oh, that'd be crazy.
Oh, is he declaring for the draft too?
He's in the draft too.
I didn't even know that.
Huh?
He's never now.
I think he is.
No.
He's not?
No, he's not. He's still like another year in college.
For real? How old is he?
He's, I don't know, younger than Shedeur.
No,
he's not. He's not in the draft.
I'm about
right
to
now.
say, bro, if they draft Shiloh over Sador,
Yeah,
I'd be like, what?
He's not in the draft right now.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, he's not in the draft.
I want Deion Sanders Jr. Come
Deion Sanders Jr.
Give me the junior.
But yeah, I guess
Quishon Judkins.
That's some funny names.
Yeah, but we've been having fun watching the draft.
Yeah, Black.
Yeah, we've been just looking at everyone's names and stuff, but it's been cool. Let us know if you guys watched the draft and what were your favorite parts of it and everything. But yeah, man, I know you two watched Sinners recently though too. How was that? Because I know everyone's been going crazy.
Yeah, a lot of
I guess
you say all the summer movies are starting to trickle in the theaters, but yeah,
like everyone's been talking about that movie.
Yeah,
Ryan Coogler, I like him. He's a good guy.
It was a good movie. I would say it was a good movie, but for me, I think it was a little overhyped, so I was coming in very high.
Oh, you expected the best.
Because when I kept hearing people was like, "Oh, it's so good, movie of the year," blah blah. I was like, "Really?" Everyone's giving it hype, and then I think I went in there with my expectations really high, and it was good.
Yeah.
But it was man, you know what? It wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
Movie of the year crazy.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie. It was a good. I don't know. I still recommend people that haven't watched it.
As of right now, I wouldn't put the movie of the year past us because I think as of right now it's movie of the year.
Yeah.
What other movie has come out so far that's bit better than that one?
Minecraft movie possibly. Bro.
Movie of the year?
No, it's not movie of the year.
Minecraft.
Imagine
though. That's crazy.
Man, Jack Black, shout him out.
I thought it was slightly overhyped too, but I still thought it was a really good movie though. I actually liked it a lot. But I'm not gonna lie, the movie was.
Was that the first movie we've watched this year?
Yeah, it's my first movie this year.
For real?
Last time I was at the theaters almost a year ago.
That's a lie. Ray just lied to you guys all, to your guys' faces.
Was this?
Oh, we literally went to the movies last weekend after the podcast.
I forgot.
What movie?
We watched Warfare.
We watched Warfare.
Yeah, we watched Warfare.
I forgot about that.
Speaking of, we watched Warfare last week. I was literally about to say, I've never looked a man straight in his eyes and just lie to a baby. I was like, damn.
I've been ready to talk about that movie all week too, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, this guy was talking about
I
it.
forgot about it.
I was like, damn.
Bro, but no, I'm not gonna lie. I thought
Straight,
We just watched the movie, Ray.
straight face, bro. I haven't seen a movie this.
I
guess it wasn't that
I ain't
good.
been in the theater in a whole year.
Bro, Ray was the one who invited me to go watch the movie, bro. I was like, all right.
No, but I thought
Oh my god.
I thought it was really good. It was slightly overhyped, but I thought it was still super good. I thought it was a really good movie, bro. From the villains to the antagonist to the protagonist. What's it called? I thought the movie was hella funny, bro. Oh my god, especially because we went to go watch it with Sam and Newid. We were cracking up, bro.
Yeah, I think that was the most surprising. I didn't know it was gonna be funny. I thought it was more of a serious.
I'm not gonna lie. It's not really that
It's
funny.
not. Yeah, it's not like.
But because we were with Sam and Newid, some of the the little quirks.
The vibes.
Yeah, we were just cracking up about stuff. But I don't know, because I know we were planning to all go watch it in 70 millimeter, right? Mm-hmm. When we all go watch it, I plan out hopefully I can make it to that with you guys, but. If I go with you guys, you guys probably gonna be like, where are the funny parts? You know what I mean? But
inside joke type of
there
funny.
are some scenes. There are some scenes that are.
It's like I guess you could say kind of like dark humor. I don't know.
It was like dark humor stuff we were laughing about.
We were just laughing at some random things in the movie. Like, oh hell no,
bruh. Bro, what's it called? Don't get me wrong. There were definitely some parts that were actually meant to be funny, but. Which those obviously were funny, but there are some scenes that aren't necessarily funny that we were kind of just cracking up in the theater, bro.
Interesting. I heard the soundtrack was good.
Soundtrack's really good.
Yeah.
I'll say the soundtrack was good.
Blues music, super blues influenced.
Yeah, they're bluesing. The soundtrack. I was thinking that the soundtrack was top notch.
Crazy.
Them
that's what I've heard.
Blues hums.
I can see them winning. I can see them
hymns.
winning was it sound design?
The
sound design, the score, best score,
best sound design. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I
haven't seen it, but
just
I've
from that one scene that's going viral, it probably will win best score just because of that. I'm not gonna lie.
No, especially the main character, or I guess one of the main characters, the cousin. He's like a blue. He has a little guitar.
Yeah.
But when he sings, I'm like, wow.
Well, he's the main character. He is the main character.
Yeah. So the main character.
He is the main character.
Yeah. So the main character, he has this deep voice, but he has that deep voice, the blues style. So when he starts singing in one of the scenes, I'm like, dang, it's pretty good.
Dang. That's crazy. Another thing I just noticed, I feel like that director Ryan Coogler, I feel like Michael B. Jordan's in every one of his movies.
Oh, for sure.
I think he's in every one of his movies. I'm pretty sure.
I never noticed that.
Creed, Black Panther,
Fruitvale Station,
like everything.
Right.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Almost all,
I
I
didn't know
think
he
all
did
of Ryan
Fruitvale.
Coogler's movies, Michael B.
Had
Jordan,
Michael B.
has
Jordan
been,
in
like,
it.
the lead in it.
Fruitvale, right?
Did Ryan Coogler do Black Panther too?
No.
Okay,
A different
that's
idea.
okay. That
That's why he
explains
wasn't
why.
in it.
Explains why
Flop.
Killmonger died, bro. He was like, we can't have him without him.
Kevin without him, huh? What's it called?
I like Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, but
He
did
did
you guys
good.
know that the Valley Fair Mall is getting a new theater?
No way. At the same location?
Yeah.
Oh, I
For
knew that.
real?
Yeah, I
No.
knew that.
What theater is it, like an AMC?
It's called Alamo. Cause I remember
Alamo Tap Room or Alamo Draft or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, they got a bar.
it seems like it's gonna be they're gonna have like a bunch of beer selection or something.
Yeah, it's
and
gonna
then
be like a big draft.
Like craft beer.
apparently like a lot like you order at your table at your desk or your seat,
Interesting.
and I think they have like actual like tables.
In the theater?
I think so. Some of them.
Interesting.
Because it's at least from the one I was looking at. Because when me and Philippe went to go ramen nagi that one day, we were like, oh, we noticed it. We're like, oh, Alamo, and it
Oh,
says
it's, like,
if you
coming
sign
soon?
up, if you said sign up, you have a chance to win like free tickets for a year. So we signed up.
Oh no way.
Yeah, so we signed up. So hope we get free tickets for a year and stuff. But yeah, and then I looked it up. I looked one up, and one of the nearest one is in SF, and I mean the one in SF looked kind of old. I hope it's not gonna look like that here.
Yeah.
But that one had
old,
like
old aesthetic or
Yeah,
was it
old
just
aesthetic.
Oh, okay.
like inside, and then
I don't know. Maybe the name is Alamo. You know what I mean? Like remember the Alamo, like that
I
Texas.
mean,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Maybe.
actually, they might.
but
Probably got
Like,
the
got
aesthetic.
something
Of it.
but it was cool because at least from the pictures I saw, they had like tables. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, and you like
Interesting.
that's kind of sick. But I guess we'll see. Ray and the bartender.
Because I
again?
know they do got those tables already in Icon too, like in the back that restaurant area.
Oh yeah, they did. They never got used though.
Yeah,
Like,
that
really?
was like
Wait,
that
yes.
was the weirdest thing.
He has tables in the theater.
Yeah,
No.
they had in the theater.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh damn.
Yeah, the tables at Icon they didn't get like used at all. They
Yeah,
were, like,
there's like supposed to be a restaurant there.
Yeah,
Nothing
like, it
ever
was
happened.
just like
those
it was
ones.
just like
Yeah, the ones
employees.
like on the upper floor.
The only time
Those
we
are
got
like the
used was
bar.
if like usually employees were back there
Just
like
on the break.
Yeah, just chilling.
So are you interested in like round 2, Ray? Going back to the theaters, bartending?
I don't know. I'd have to see how it goes because it doesn't seem like I'm really gonna be shaking drinks. Seems like I'm really just gonna be pouring beers. So
Yeah, true.
They
true.
got drinks too, Ray.
And Ray likes to shake
Yeah.
it. Ray likes to shake it.
You can shake a beer. It might just not come out the
Yeah,
right way.
you can shake. Yeah,
Oh,
you
crazy.
could shake it. You
Who
might
knows,
get
yeah.
threatened though. I feel like if you mess up like the foam and everything on a beer, people get aggressive.
Some
Have you seen
people
like
do,
those
yeah,
videos?
Yeah.
People be like, "What the fuck is this?
You know, honestly,
ever had that?
It's not a pint."
I have, and I'm not gonna lie. It's really just like a lot of like white dudes. That
Yeah,
be tripping
older
about it.
white
Yeah,
guys, huh?
Yeah, well, a lot of white dudes
What
be
the
tripping
fuck is
about
my
it.
beer?
Like everybody else, like don't really care, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's like something crazy to me, like it's like half the glass is like foam, then everybody's gonna be like, "What the hell?" Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I don't
Like
know.
if it's blatantly outrageous.
Yeah, but if it's like a little bit like that, they're like, "What's with all that foam, man?" Like you know what I mean? I'm like, "What?" I mean, it's just I don't know.
I'm like, I was like,
It's a mosquito.
oh what?
Yo,
Oh,
it's a mosquito.
bro.
Oh,
Whoa. I think it's a mosquito eater.
Yeah,
He's chill.
mosquito hot. I was like, what the hell's
All right, back to business.
Had a little.
I thought that was like a bit of Keanu fur or something.
I thought it was too.
Oh, bro.
I was like, I saw like
'cause I
moving.
could have swore it moved too, and I was like, oh, my mind must be playing tricks on me or
He
something.
wants to be on the pod.
Damn, bro. He looks like he's dead.
Yeah, he looked. I mean, I think he kind of sat on him right now.
That's right with the fittest. What can I
But-
say?
it's natural selection
No,
at that
honestly,
point.
bro. Like, fly away. That
Damn,
was
I think
crazy.
he did.
But yeah, I mean,
But nice. Yeah, I want to watch it. I think I'm gonna
Finished?
wait though. Yeah.
Yeah, are you gonna?
For like when we're all gonna go up.
I didn't know
No.
they had that in what theater is it called?
it's in San Francisco, right?
It's
Yeah,
like
what's
a
the theater though? You know?
What?
they're thinking about going to see them.
Yeah.
I don't know what the theater's called, but
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, me neither. And dude, the
Those
tickets
tickets
are
were-
like $40.
Yeah, she said that. I was like, oh, fuck.
I was like, damn, bro. Like, it better be the best movie I've ever seen in my
No,
life.
so
I mean,
that's-
this is the first movie I've seen this
it's
year.
a really good movie, but and I probably did. I didn't really have any plans to watch it again, but like not like ever again, but like just soon, at least like recently, like in the near
like,
future,
not in like recent.
back in theaters. But once like
Personal
Aaliyah
touch.
or Tiffany messaged like the 70mm, I'm like, I might want to go check that out. Sure.
Yeah,
Because the cinematography in the movie was crazy.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the way to watch it. Like how it's like kind of intended to be watched, you know.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty hyped to watch it. I've heard a lot of good things.
Yeah.
It just looks crazy. A lot of crazy stuff happens. So.
I'm not gonna lie, for like a lot of the movies, it's just like a lot of build up, and then when it does start kind of like, you know, cracking, like it just starts to go. It's
I feel like the trailer was kind of like that too. It was just all like kind of like something's about to happen, but like nothing's happened yet.
Yeah,
interesting.
That's the thing, but it was a good movie. I liked.
Yeah,
I really liked Michael B. Jordan's character, man. He plays two guys.
Which one?
Yeah, I was about to say, does he play multiple?
Smoke and Stack. Those guys were strictly about business, man. They were playing no games.
Were they like entrepreneurs?
They're like gangsters.
They're like
gangsters from Chicago.
No, they're from that town, but like the way the story goes, I guess you can say without like spoiling it, I think they had left for like 7-8 years, something like that.
Oh, they like went to Chicago
to go work for Capone in Chicago.
Actually, yeah.
And then they came back, and over there they made a lot of money doing crimes, so like robbing and doing heists and stuff like that, and
just being like hitman.
They came
stuff.
back.
Yeah,
interesting.
They came back. That's why, like, when the movie starts out and you're kind of meeting them, like, and they're going
Wait,
about
where's
town.
it take place? Like, where in the South? Like,
Missouri or Mississippi?
Ooh, I don't remember. I think it is Missouri.
Missouri.
Like, so, like, in the beginning of the movie,
It's definitely
like,
the South.
as they're going about the town and stuff like that, like, they got a reputation for, like, that's the smokestack twins. That's smokestack. Watch out with them. You know what I mean? Watch out. You know, kind of thing.
Twins.
The twins. Interesting.
Yeah, they mean business though.
Interesting. That's crazy that Michael B. Jordan played both characters. I feel like that's pretty tough.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder how they do that.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of long days for Michael B. Jordan, bro. They're like, all right, everyone go home. All right, you got to do everything you did again.
Double the lines.
Yeah, it's like double the lines, double the pay though, probably.
You know, I don't even know how a movie, like, I don't even know how they edit that or even film that, because there's a lot of scenes in the movie where, like, they're side by side or they're talking to each other.
You know what? I think because I think they have to do that scene twice. One when he's like Stack, and one when he's
yeah, they do.
Smoke.
They just edit it over.
Yeah,
they just add him in, kind of.
Yeah, or they have like a stunt devil. And
they probably have like so they probably have like a stunt guy in place to like act like, you know, that way they're facing the right way, and then they'll just like edit it in later on.
That's crazy.
Like a stunt double to scenes where where they do have to touch each other. It's kind of
yeah. So like touch each other, like they're like looking at each other.
Yeah, because there's a scene where like they give each other like a little hug like in the beginning or something like that. And it's like, bro, how do they film that?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And it's like,
I mean, they have a whole fight at the end.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah,
do they get like? Can you tell them apart, or be like, which one's Smoke, which one's Stack?
One's wearing blue, one's wearing
one
red.
was blue, one was red, and they definitely do have very distinct personalities.
Interesting.
One's more like hot-headed, one's like nicer. I guess you could say.
Smoke and Stack.
They're both like tough kids.
Interesting.
I guess not even kids. But yeah,
Young man.
if you guys haven't watched Sinners, I recommend go watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to watch it, bro. I mean, I've only seen the Minecraft movie and Warfare this year so far.
Damn.
Hits.
Warfare was good too, man. Warfare was
intense.
You know what kind of Thunderbolts comes out next week.
Oh, true.
Thunderbolts?
My boy.
The next Marvel movie.
My boy Hopper.
That last Mission Impossible movie comes out next week too.
True.
Oh, really? Does it?
Yeah.
But something else is also coming out soon.
Oh,
How to Train Your Dragon.
That's right. The live
How to
action.
Train Your Dragon. We just saw that.
The Brad Pitt movie, the Grand Prix, the Formula One
Bro,
okay,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna
lie. In the theater for Sinners, they had a trailer for the F1 movie,
Uh-huh.
and it looked intense, bro. Like,
real. I'm hyped for that movie, to be honest. I don't even know what it's gonna be about, but
remember, I was watching a video where like actual F1 drivers were in the video. Like they're like, "Oh, what do you think of Brad Pitt?" Blah blah. And so, a lot of them said he's actually pretty good naturally. He was naturally a really good driver.
a natural driver.
I was like,
They probably just
that movie looks pretty
probably
good,
just glazing for the movie.
Yeah, honestly, they probably could.
Promote the
Bro,
movie.
yeah, I
Probably
could offer a little
promote
bit
it.
of glaze for the movie. Get a little cinema hype.
I think some of them are like the actual racers. Some of the races are
for
actually in
real?
it. Cause yeah,
Interesting. Like he like races against them. I was about to
I'm
say
pretty
who's he
sure.
racing against? You need like a whole
I think at
thing,
least.
you know.
I think I don't know. I don't.
I was shocked.
Crazy.
But yeah, apparently I didn't know, but that he was like he's a NASCAR driver, and then they bring him to the Formula One.
Oh, that's what it's about.
I guess that's the story.
And he's like an older guy too.
Yeah, he's older.
Dale Earnhardt.
I feel like a lot of those NASCAR guys are kind of old.
Yeah, true. I feel like because they do it for so
older.
long.
Yeah.
Right.
I only know Bubba Wallace. Y'all know about
Bubba Wallace.
and Dale Earnhardt.
Right.
and Dale Earnhardt Jr.
And I don't think NASCAR is necessarily as like cutthroat. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Dude, they literally just
Formula
go
One, you know what I mean?
circles.
I think IndyCar is probably more cutthroat. Those guys, that's kind of like American Formula One.
Well, and from the trailer, actually, in F1, that's what he was doing. He was in Indy. Like, I remember there was a scene with, like, where'd they even get you? Or, like, when's the last time you won a race? He's like, Indy, yesterday. Or something like that.
Yeah,
or something
he
like
said
that.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Indy.
yesterday.
Yesterday.
Indy.
Well, I haven't seen this trailer. I'm hyped for that movie. I think it's gonna be good. I remember a couple years back when they were filming on one of the circuits while like the race was supposed to go on.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool.
To film it and stuff. Yeah, I remember that.
But I'm
Yeah,
hyped for
but I
that
think
one.
I don't really know any other movie really coming out this summer. Or...
Oh, the
Yeah.
28 years later, I think.
Oh, 28 years
Which one's that
later.
one?
That one's like a zombie one.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, that zombie
Yeah,
one.
the zombie one. That one looks good.
The new John Wick movie comes out too with
Oh, the
I don't know
Ballerina.
how I feel about that one, bro.
Ballerina.
I gotta be honest, bro. If she kills John Wick, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm trying to remember
Right.
what we saw
Yeah,
in the
that'd be
theater
crazy.
trailer wise.
Yeah, if she kills John Wick, I'm gonna actually just leave.
That Mission Impossible movie is probably gonna be hella long.
I still gotta watch the other one.
I haven't seen any of them.
Part one.
What?
I haven't seen any of them.
Really?
I
That's
haven't
actually
seen any of the
insane.
Mission
Have you seen
Impossible.
like Jason Bourne and
No, I haven't seen Jason Bourne. I haven't seen
What?
any
Who's the other
James
guy?
Bond.
James Bond
I
either?
haven't seen any of those. No.
Really?
I haven't seen any of those movies.
That's
I've
actually
seen
crazy.
like bits and pieces of them. I've seen a lot of the Fast and the Furious.
Because there's always like a I guess like an argument like who's better, Jason Bond?
Yeah, in a room.
Ian
In a room, who's coming out alive? you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
if Jason Bourne and Ian Hunt come together,
Bro,
who's
it's
winning?
definitely Jason Bourne. I mean,
Not gonna lie, I think it's between Jason Bourne or Ian Hunt.
dude, Jason Bourne.
No,
Like,
for sure, Jason
oh my
Bourne.
god, is
I'm
that
talking about
Jason Bourne?
Jason Bourne would freaking mop Ian Hunt.
Yeah, probably actually. I don't
Jason
think Jason
Bourne's
Bond.
not-
The FBI people say, "Oh my god, is that Jason
And
Bourne?"
what? James Bond, you take his gadgets away from him.
Yeah,
trash.
I feel like James Bond's not really good for
One-on-one?
Yeah, Jason Bourne's pretty.
Yeah.
He's kind of crazy. Yeah, I think
A Bourne Legacy.
you should watch the
Jason-
Bourne ones first,
the
and
Bourne
then to
ones?
get you started
Jason
up
Bourne,
high.
that man was bred for violence. That man.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those.
I
movies.
recommend the Mission Impossible ones too. I like Mission Impossible a lot.
I just know there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
Damn, yeah, they're like almost 10.
This is like
now.
the 10th one. I think.
Oh my
I
Because
mean,
like this last one coming out is the 10th one.
And that guy does all his stunts.
that's crazy. I'm
Yeah,
just
the
waiting
stuff-
for the next Fast 10 movie come out.
The
Fast 12.
cinematography in the last
Have
one.
you seen that clip where I think it might have been in the last Mission Impossible where he jumps he jumps from a roof to roof, but he like almost like misses it, and his leg actually breaks while mid film.
Oh, that was
No way.
that was like the 7th one.
Oh,
or
okay.
8th or
So yeah,
6th one.
there's like this. There's literally like a behind the scenes stuff when he broke his ankle.
Yeah.
It was during like when they were like
Yeah, like,
filming that scene.
Filming
Yeah.
got delayed.
So he
like
like
a year.
jumped, or I guess it's part of the thing is like he's supposed to jump under the roof, but kind of like almost not make
He
it.
broke his
Yeah.
ankle.
But when he landed onto the other roof, his foot like hit the wall hella hard, and it like it broke like this way in.
His ankle.
His ankle like snapped, and then so when he got over the ledge to like keep running because technically he's supposed to be running away from for something, and he's like limping in the thing, but he's trying to get the shot.
Bro, did they actually use that in the movie?
They use it in the movie.
Dang.
So he got the shot, but his ankle's broken.
Tom Cruise, bro. You know, if he didn't have those Scientology allegations and all that, he'd be one of the goats, man.
Right up.
Something about just being named Tom in America.
No, honestly,
Brady, Cruise.
You gotta give it to Tom Cruise though. That guy does all his stunts
Yeah,
on stuff.
he
He's like,
works
no,
hard.
What?
dude.
That's what they say.
himself
That's why
young.
that's why he has that like I don't want to say it's like a nickname, but that's why people say he's like the last true movie star or something like that.
Yeah, true.
I feel like Brad
That's
Pitt can be
true,
like that
true,
though.
yeah.
I feel like Brad Pitt.
But like, I feel like Brad Pitt doesn't have a cult personality or
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, and he
Like
doesn't
Tom
do-
Cruise
doesn't
is
do
like,
stunts, you know what I mean?
it's like, you know, like in the Indian movies where like they're for the stars, they're there for the stars and all that stuff.
Yeah.
People go to Tom Cruise movies for Tom, you know.
Right.
Yeah, you're
Like
right.
they're like we're here for Tom. Like I'm not going to the F1 movie for Brad Pitt. I'm going for because like it seems crazy. I love
But
F1.
that's the thing,
Let
a
me check
lot,
it
like
out.
what in Top Gun, they were like, "Oh, what was it like working with?" That was all the question. Every movie he does, like all the other
I know,
actors are
Mike Tell
like,
had a great
"What's it
experience.
like working with Tom Cruise?" I mean, he's Tom Cruise. You know what I mean?
I heard he, like when it comes to like the stunt stuff, he's like he directs a lot of it
For
because
real.
he's like he does all, so he's been doing stunts for his whole life.
Yeah,
So like,
he's probably older than some of the directors he's working with.
He probably is the stunt director on set.
That's
not gonna lie.
crazy. Tommy Cruise.
Just how much like stunts he be doing. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
have a stunt double.
That's wild.
Mission
cool, though.
Impossible. I guess
for
that's
Tom.
the next thing. We binge watch all the
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
I'd be down to
the
watch
Jason
them all.
Bourne ones are probably easier.
True.
Mission Impossible is kind of a big commitment.
That's true.
Because those movies are long, dude.
Yeah,
Bro. Like the last
Ethan
one was 3 hours.
I'd be
long
down
or
to see
something.
Jason Bourne too, bro. I haven't seen that guy in a
Jason.
minute.
Born Legacy.
Born
But
Legacy.
I remember there was that one movie in the theaters too. The trailer wise, it was with Leo. What was that? Leo's new.
DiCaprio.
Oh yeah.
That movie looked kind of good.
I don't know what it was
Which
called,
one?
but there was a trailer. It was with Leonardo DiCaprio. He's like, what is he? He's like he's a. I don't know what he is.
I don't know. I just remember him calling on the payphone. He's all, "We did it," or like something like that, or something.
Like, please say the code or something like that.
Oh,
he's like,
I
I don't remember the code.
He's I don't
I
remember
need
the code.
help. Like
What?
something like that. He's all, I
Interesting.
killed him, but or something like that. How crazy.
Yeah, I was like, because the trailer kicked on, and I was like, "Is that Leo?"
Leo.
I haven't seen him in a minute.
I was about to say he hasn't been anything for a while.
But
Quite a
yeah,
bit.
Leo got a movie coming out. I don't remember what it was. Me look it up
What
after
else was,
this.
Benicio del Toro was in it too.
Oh,
What is he?
is that the one with the Wes Anderson, Benicio del Toro?
I think so.
That's the kind of crazy stuff's going on.
Yeah, I
he's
think
like
so.
an eccentric guy.
Yeah.
yeah. I remember seeing that trailer.
Leonardo.
A lot of crazy movies are coming
A
out.
lot of movies are coming
A
out.
lot of crazy movies. It's the Wes Anderson movie, I
Dang,
think.
this guy's 50 years old.
Who?
Leonardo.
Hey, and he only date. Hey, once they turn 25, he's done with them too. He's going young. He goes
Leo.
to 18 and up.
See, new movie.
18 to 25 is all that Leo dates, bro.
One battle after another. That's what it's called.
Does he have kids? No, huh?
Nah.
He just be.
Wait, how
packing
old is
and
Tom
just moving
Cruise,
on
bro?
next.
Oh, he's just
Surprised no one's trying to trap him.
Damn, Tom Cruise
Baby.
is 62, bro.
Tom Cruise.
That's crazy.
And he's doing
still
all these
doing those
stunts.
Hey, that Scientology, bro, keeps you young.
Wow. How old's Matt Damon?
I think he's like 50. I'm
He's like
guessing.
57
50
I think,
something?
or 56.
What do you guys think?
I'm guessing like 50.
56?
I'm guessing like 54.
Yeah, 54.
Oh! I
That's
knew he was
crazy.
young, bro. I knew he was young.
Yeah, 54. yeah.
Younger. I knew he was younger. I feel like I haven't seen him in a movie in a while either. Like,
Yeah,
well, last
I feel like he might be kind of like done.
Done?
I feel like
he's
he's
probably
on
like more behind the scenes producing type stuff now.
I feel like he's that guy. You know, he just want to get a couple movies in, call it a day.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
retire, have a good life.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
But he ain't like Tommy, bro. He ain't like Leo, man. Leo be messing with the.
Yeah, honestly, if
Leo's at high schools, bro.
That's
Leo's at
crazy.
high schools and freshman dorms, scouting talent. That's crazy.
No, yeah, honestly, if you guys got any movie recommendations, let us know.
Yeah, we'll watch them.
TV show recommendations?
Yeah, true. TV show recommendations, movie shows. We'll watch them and we'll come and give our opinions on your guys' favorite shows. So
Yeah.
let us know. We'll do our homework.
Yeah, but besides that, I guess
Have they
Besides-
picked yet?
Oh, Raiders just
Raiders.
picked
what they pick.
Jack Beck, wide receiver.
Interesting.
Oh wait, actually, yeah.
We drafted that guy.
Yeah, we did.
I don't seem you don't seem confident, Ray.
But yeah,
Who is that?
Jack Beck, wide receiver.
Is he Polynesian?
He was the 8th position ranked. He was what, the 8th ranked wide receiver.
I guess
Interesting.
the draft.
Where's he
draft
from?
is going crazy right now.
TCU?
TCU. Interesting. So daddy ain't getting drafted.
He not.
Sorry,
Getting,
hey.
oh, he hasn't gotten drafted. That's
Is
why
he not?
He's not. I don't think he has.
Bro,
Nothing, bro. That's
he's
crazy.
gonna fall all the way to the 3rd.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. That's some live news for y'all right now. But that is wild. But yeah. On a side note, I will this weekend or like literally
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Besides Ray and I doing something, Xavier had a little
I had it.
event.
Definitely a little event for sure. Definitely a little
Emphasize a little.
Definitely a little bit. I went to midget wrestling in San Jose on Wednesday. Let me know in the comments if any of you people were there because it was packed, bro. Like we got there at 6:30 and the wrestling didn't start until 8. So we were
Okay.
there for like an hour and a half. And bro, by the
How many
time
matches?
bro, dude, the matches were only 4 matches, bro. Okay, gotta be
Oh.
honest. I it was entertaining, packed. The audience was getting into it, but only 4 matches. And halfway through, there was an auction.
Oh.
Yeah, so like the first 2 matches
Pause.
happened, and like let's say like one of the midgets picked up like a trash can and threw it on like each other's heads. in the auction center, like some dude would be like, all right, who wants to buy the trash can for $100 going once?
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Were they actually going for pretty high prices?
Dude, one sold for $400.
What?
Yeah, and then they always kept saying this, like, half of it goes to the Wounded Warriors, half of it goes to the Wounded Warriors, and I could tell the crowd was like, we don't give a fuck about the Wounded Warriors. Like, bro, we are not spending $400 for this thing. But it was a real red-blooded American show. Like, they were going crazy. They were throwing around American flags like USA. And then they were like, then they started like roasting us. They were like,
are they like a traveling thing?
Yeah, they do. Apparently, they started all the way in New York and moved like pretty much from the east side of the country all the way here. Wow. Yeah. I think they're gonna do a show in San Diego. They do a show like 28 days every month. So practically every day every month.
Do they have a nickname?
Yeah, bro. Like the people.
Yeah.
Like one of them was like Mini Zuna, and he was like this really fat like Japanese midget or little person. I don't know. I felt a little weird about calling them midgets, but they were calling themselves that. Like they had a lot of crazy shirts. They were like, "I fucked a midget,"
Bruh.
or like the crazy shirts, bro. My dad even bought one. Like I was like, "Damn, they're getting into it." But like halfway through, it was a little weird because all the promoters were regular sized people and all the wrestlers were midgets. So I was just like, this seems like a weird disparity.
Was the ref like a midget too?
Yes, he was. He was a little person. His name was what was it called? Like Golden Boy or something like that. He was from like San Diego.
Were they really getting crazy? Like, did it look like it was getting pretty like the wrestling? Like,
some fights were definitely more like, all right, like there's nothing crazy going on. But because one fight was a man versus a woman. Oh. And bro, he was going crazy on it. I was like, that. Everyone was like, some lady behind us was like, he's killing her. Like the crowd was getting wild.
Oh my god!
But some of the matches were pretty crazy. Like they would jump off the high ropes and everything.
How'd you guys hear about this event?
Dude, my dad, he's like a big wrestling fan, so he was like, "You guys want to go to midget wrestling?" And we were like, "Sure."
I'm surprised Leo went. I didn't think she would.
Yeah, he just bought tickets and he was like, "Well, I have these many tickets, so these many people need to go." So we all went. And we all went, and then my little sister and her boyfriend went. But bro, dude, during the midget wrestling though, there was like an old man. And this lady was up in front. She was getting crazy. Like she wasn't getting crazy, but like they like kind of like chirp at the crowd. They're like, "Fuck you guys" and everything. And we're like, "Oh no, fuck you!" Like one guy was like roasting, like calling us all gay because we're from California, like crazy stuff like that, right? And this one girl was getting like into it with one, and we were just all having a good time. But some dude like behind her, apparently she was getting in the way. Some old man, he like grabbed her and slapped her across the face.
Oh
yeah, and we were like, "What the fuck?" So like we had to get security come in. Like security had to like escort him out and everything. Like it was crazy. I was like, I've never seen something like that. Like
so, fans were fighting.
The two fans. It was an old man and a young girl.
Oh my god!
Grabbed her and slapped her across the face.
Uncle's trying to get in the ring.
No, yeah, I was like, "What the hell?" Just because she was getting in the way. But also keep in mind, like, you can't sit. There's only like a little bit of seats, so everyone's standing up, and this guy's sitting in the crowd. Like he brought his own chair and sitting down. So of course your view's gonna be obstructed, bro. Like what do you expect? Yeah. But it was crazy. We got a VIP table though. We bought one.
Well,
yeah, bro. Because my dad was like, "I'm not trying to stand in the stand," so we got like a VIP table, and that it was right next to the VIP table where the girl got slapped. Damn. And I was like, damn. Like right by the DJs. I was like, oh my god.
It's pretty cool.
Like it was pretty cool. But it was crazy. Like
they had like food and stuff.
They did. They had like a whole bunch of like taco trucks and everything there. Yeah. They had like the bartender, like the serving girls from like the actual just like nightclub were serving out drinks to like people and all that stuff. So it was a good little event. To be honest, it felt like almost all of San Jose was in there, dude. That place was crowded. Like,
really?
Yeah, like you could not go to the bathroom when everyone was in there. Like you would.
Even for guys.
Yeah, like people were just to get to the bathroom. Like it wasn't even a line. You would get stuck.
Oh,
I
see.
People just standing,
just
watching.
Yeah.
So you couldn't get by, and it was just like, bro.
Wow,
it was
really?
I didn't expect it either. Apparently, tickets were sold out.
What?
Yeah, they had to start kicking people out because it was overcrowded in there. I was like, bro, for midget wrestling, I didn't know it was that type of allure.
Crazy,
wow, yeah.
Yeah, like people, like all ages, bro. Like people were bringing their hyenas. There was like some young folks. There was like a group of like just like kids, bro. They were like in the VIP section, and then they ended up not having tickets, so they had to kick them out. They were like, fuck you, and I was like, whoa. It was getting wild, but like wild in like the best ways.
Damn, I didn't know.
The best
I didn't know it was
crazy.
that big.
No, I didn't know either. Like I honestly expected to be there like 10, 20 people, like 20 to 30 people,
Yeah.
like 40, 50 people, like not even barely exceeding 100 or something, you know.
I feel like it's definitely like that kind of event would definitely attract like a wild mix of people though. You know,
Dude, yeah, I was like, what the heck? Like you had like some shy little goth girl on the one side, and then some crazy redneck dude. And I was like, damn, bro, we're all into the same things, I guess, you know.
Wow. Like a little event I went to last night, bro. There was a lot of like goth / like emo kids, man. There was like a lot. It was kind of.
I think because the artists are.
Yeah, I was about to say, Ray, you were low key in an underground music thing,
right?
Yeah, honestly,
Who do you think was gonna be there?
Pretty like emo, I guess you can say.
So,
like,
real question is, did you spit any game with some of the goth girls?
Nah, not with the good, but I don't know. I was there with like a like I feel like everybody had leather jackets on. Everybody had leather jackets on. I was like the only one with a hoodie. Even like my coworkers were all like, "Oh, bro, where's your leather jacket?" And I go,
"Was there like a dress code or something?"
I didn't get the memo. I go, "Nah, there wasn't because not everybody had leather jackets. I mean, but like a lot of people did though. But I don't know what the reasoning was behind it.
The emo night. That's why.
Yeah, emo
I
night.
guess so.
Emo night.
But yeah, it was pretty crazy.
That's crazy. They're like, "Where's your leather jacket?" And then you're like, "Bro, there's no dress code." What do you
Was
mean?
it packed
Where's
at
my
that?
jacket?
One of my coworkers was like, "Where's your eyeliner?" I go,
What?
"Eyeliner."
Bro, okay, so what were they doing, like screamo and stuff? Like,
No, it wasn't like scream. It was just like house music. It was like deep
Where's your
house music.
Was she being serious?
Oh, yeah, well, she was. I think she was kind of just joking, but.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that's crazy.
But I kind of joked
was about
back.
to say,
I was
"Pass
like-
me some of yours."
I joked with her. I was like, "Oh, I didn't get the memo. I guess I don't know or something like that." And she was like, "Oh, it's all right."
That's
I was like, bruh.
crazy.
But
Damn.
Wow.
Was there a lot of people at that event too?
in the beginning, for a while, there was kind of like I don't want to say it was dead, but it was like a handful. Like I don't know. It seemed like everybody there was like somewhat knew each other.
Okay.
But towards the end, like
Intimate.
it was packed, man. It was a lot of people that towards the end, like it was hard to walk around.
Interesting.
Was that place in downtown?
Yeah, to Club Myth. It's right there on Post Street. Or it's like around the corner.
Where's Post? Is that the one where
So we're like Labyrinth, Splash, is all that.
Okay, so
okay.
like downtown.
It's like around the corner.
Oh, so we're all those. Okay, damn.
It's like maybe like a street down from it, but on the same.
Okay.
Interesting. Honestly, I feel like it'd be cool owning a club or like having a friend who owns a club.
Right
I feel
on.
like that's like chill. You know, like you just go in there and you just own the place.
That is
Oh,
crazy.
I always got my own table, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Well, so that's the thing. I was like in the VIP section, I guess you can say, but like it wasn't too VIP because it got to a point because like I said, there was no actual people who work at that club that were working. Like you know what I mean? Like there was nobody there. Like it was literally just run by the dude, right? And he had like no employees. Like he was having his sister's boyfriend wash the door or something. Like that. You know what I mean? Like check people in and stuff like that. But like even though we were in the VIP section, it wasn't too VIP, bro. Because there was people were going in and out of that VIP.
Yeah, they're not like regulating it.
Yeah,
Or
They probably don't really have like security guards since they bought it.
No, there was no security there.
That's when they need you, right?
But I feel like as a nightclub owner or like a club owner, if someone like rents out the venue, I would want to be there. You know, make sure no one's thrashing my club.
Right,
But
that club though, Myth is I don't know. It's probably not that bad, especially if it's house music. It's probably not that bad because that club is known for being
like
getting
that.
pretty like. Or
Rowdy?
I'm not gonna lie. Usually,
Never heard of this club.
Usually,
Yeah,
it's
me
hella,
neither.
No, usually that club is like hella ghetto. Like it's hella like
Tiki Pete.
usually no. It's
Damn,
like
like-
it's like a bunch of like
you get
old
roofie
like
type ghetto,
old
or-
has been like cholos that are there with their highness. And
Oh,
stuff like that.
Oh,
really?
young Lil Rob.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Lil Rob.
And like apparently there's just a bunch of fights there all the time. You know what I mean? It's like just a bunch of like
Cholos with their Inas there. That's crazy.
Now I remember one time
That's a good club.
I remember that one time I went to Tiki Pete with Sam, bro. I was like, bro.
No, but I remember I was like, bro, honestly, I feel like if we stay here any longer, we're getting stabbed.
No, for real,
Damn,
bro. It's
bro.
a
It
vibe.
It was just the energy there was just tense,
like,
bro.
the energy in that-
everything was hostile. You know what I mean?
The energy in that place is tense. People wearing red and
Dudes
blue,
all
bro. I was
freaking
like,
face
oh my
tatted
God.
up and stuff.
TEP.
All face
All right,
tats.
guys,
Ghetto ass
don't go to
dudes,
TEP, bro.
MCM belts. All crazy.
Damn.
No, that place. I remember I was like,
Why did you guys go there?
Sam was in there. He wanted to be there.
It was for a girl.
Yeah, Sam.
Bro, she ran through by half the dudes in there already, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, but we kind of told Sam like, hey, we're not really trying to stay here. And he was like, oh yeah, we can go then. We can go.
So we left.
Did you even get at the girl?
I don't know.
No, the girl. Well, cause so
she stayed.
she stayed because the reason why she invited Sam, because I guess the girl, it was for her friend's birthday or something like that, and then they had like a bottle service in Tiki Pete. So, but she invited Sam, and then Sam invited us. Like, oh yeah, we'll pull up. But that was my first time going to TP. I think Ray's known about it, but
Interesting.
But then I walked in there. I was like, oh hell nah, bro.
TP,
and then we were there
bro.
for a minute, and then I didn't buy a drink in there.
I didn't buy anything either in there. I was like, bro, we were like standing
Like
by we were standing by the door just waiting for
Yeah,
Sam,
we're
bro.
literally standing by the door just waiting.
That's crazy.
Because we didn't want to go deep in.
Yeah, you might not be able to come out, bro.
Nah, bro.
Get shanked. Wearing the wrong colors.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Bro.
No, and then
TUP, bro. Watch out.
Don't go to TQP.
Yeah,
unless
no,
you like that
I
stuff.
didn't even know that, but I'm not gonna be going there.
Definitely not my vibe.
Was Sammy at home?
Yeah, well, Sammy kind of loves like that ratchet scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he kind of likes it, so that's what.
Yeah, but we didn't stay too long. And then it was just us three went to what's that brew place or the bar place we go to?
Oh,
Flats. I think we just went there afterwards, got a drink, and then that was about it.
Nice.
It was pretty chill night.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, aside from potentially getting stabbed.
Yeah, we just went there to help a homie out, but
To help a homie out.
didn't accomplish nothing.
It'd be like that sometimes, yo.
It's all good. Next time, actually, yeah, next time, Sam.
Yeah, next time at TGP. Next
No,
time.
next time at TP.
I'll
No, next time
I'll
at
wear the right
TP.
colors next time.
Uh,
Come in with my Fresno Bulldog shirt.
Oh,
on,
you know
come
what
on.
though? I went to Paper Planes for the first time.
It's pretty cool, man.
Dude, their drinks are pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed though?
We've
You know,
been-
That's what I was trying to tell you.
We've been there a few. Me, Xavier,
yeah,
been
but
there a few
I
times.
still haven't been there during Christmas stuff with all the lights.
Dude,
That's when we
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
what Courtney and all that. We saw.
I remember
the
you guys-
drinks for Christmas, so good.
Yeah.
They were so good.
But you know, I noticed their menu looked exactly the same as Mini Boss's menu.
For
Did
real.
you notice
They're
that?
probably owned by.
That's what I
the
was
same
saying.
people.
Because like the font and like the categories were all like the same.
Because the layout.
Because I'm not gonna lie, the Christmas drinks, you know, like Mini Boss, they have like the Krampus.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that. They have that for Christmas. They have the same.
Yeah, I think
Probably the same then.
I think it's the same owner.
Yeah, the drinks are good.
Apparently,
huh?
Paper Planes has like really good food too.
They're like a restaurant during the day.
Yeah,
For
because
real?
apparently they have like a deal. Like Tuesdays, it's like $20 for like a ribeye steak and like a drink. There's like it's like Tuesday something. I forgot.
Yeah, they're like a restaurant during the day, and then once night comes around, it turns into like a little bar.
Dude, the bar looked hella nice. I was
Yeah.
like, that's a nice place.
Yeah, no, Paper Planes is really nice. It's kind of expensive for the drinks, but
Yeah, they were a little
You ever
expensive.
seen that new restaurant that opened up in San Pedro?
Mhm.
It's a new restaurant called the
Eels
Press
Mix?
Room.
Oh.
It's right there on the corner. Me and Sam went there. It's pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but we went there because we went there during happy hour, and our bill was like $250 or something.
what?
Crazy, yeah.
It's one
But
of
we,
those.
What'd you guys
but me and
get?
Sam kind
Was
of
it
went crazy.
Oh.
Four
We got
money
like
signs?
16 oysters.
4 money. Oh, okay. 16.
We got like
Hey, we got, bro, you can get a dozen oysters at freaking Captain Louis.
we got
on
two-
Louis for $20.
dollar.
16 oysters,
Oysters, bro.
2 rounds of drinks. We got like six dishes.
Oh my
Whoa.
god! That should
But they were like happy hour dishes. They were small, but even
Were
though
they,
But those are like
the
$15,
portions
I bet.
the portion size were not that big. I'm
I
not
see,
gonna lie.
I
They were
see.
pretty small.
That's how they get you.
But I'm not gonna lie, the food was busted.
How much was
bro.
it? Your
It was
total?
good.
200.
It was like 2 something, I think. If I
Two
remember
something?
correctly. It might have been 1 something. I don't remember. But
It was 2 something for sure. It was 2 something for sure.
but
That's crazy.
I was during happy hour. Me and Sam were like, bro, we got to go for dinner because the dinner menu looked kind of crazy.
Mm.
But apparently there's like a history with this. So it's called the Press Room because like historically
People get
that
pressed.
building used to be like an
pressed.
old press room. Like it used to be
Oh,
like
I see what you see.
like literally like so all on the menu. Like there's why that's why
Bro, this mosquito just literally flipped around. He's dead.
I think he's.
Dude,
gave out his last breath or what?
yo, because he was the other way around, bro.
he was moving. He just killed himself.
Dude,
or
he
something.
just went upside down. So I'm gonna lay here.
Damn. Gave up on life.
But no, the press room. So like
Never give up.
apparently like this it used to be like an old press room where people like the press used to be at and like writing the newspapers and stuff like that.
That's sick.
And that's why like all the on the menu, like the drinks, like the cocktail menu, it says like like the cocktails are called like the Wire or the City Beat.
It's on
or
San
the-
Pedro, you said?
Yeah, or
Is
the
it-
Courier,
I gotcha.
stuff like that. It's on San Pedro. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool. I remember when I had heard about it for like the last year that it was opening up, and I remember I applied like 3 times. Never called back. But I got pissed, bro, when we were there, bro. I got so pissed because because me and Sam were like eating. I kind of like had my head down like this. I was eating. All of a sudden, I just saw a hand come like right here, and I was like, that's when I went, what the heck? And I looked up, and it was this guy that when I used to work at bartender at Icon, he
He works there?
and yeah, he worked there. I was like, bro, this dude's trash, bro. I go, and he got a job. I was like, bro, no way. But that's the thing. I tried to get a job at Suspiro. No callback. He got hired.
He got hired.
He
He got
got hired
too.
as Suspiro there. He doesn't work there. He quit. But
Damn,
and he got hired at this other place. And he got hired at these. He's getting. I'm gonna go. Bro, how are you getting hired at
You
these
should ask
places,
for
bro?
his resume.
Yeah.
Huh?
You should ask for his resume.
Bro,
No, for real. He has a really good resume.
When he was
might be a good talker.
when he was at Suspiro, no, he's not, bro. He's trash. Like
my bad.
when he was at when he was at Suspiro, I go, hey, bro, you think you can hook me up? Because he goes, bro, like they're looking for a bartender right now. Looking for a bartender. And I go, yo, bro, can you put in a good word for me? Yeah, I'll be hella down to work there. And he goes, oh, okay. And then I don't think he put it that good of a word in. Because literally, I go, bro, what did you? I go, I applied, bro. You know, I said I came back in. I go, did you? I mean, no worries if you haven't. But he goes, oh, I mean, I tried my best. Like that's what he said. Like,
Bro,
I tried my best. That's what I was like, bro. He didn't do nothing, bro.
He did not put a word in at all.
And then I saw him again like 6 months later. And he was like, "Yeah, bro, I quit Suspiro. I don't work there no more.
Why?
You know, I just hated it, bro. I didn't like it. I mean, they were just giving me all the shitty shifts and stuff like that. But anyways, on good news, I got married. And I go, "You got
What
married,
the
bro?"
hell?
I go, "You got married." I go, "What do you mean?" He's all, I go, "I didn't even know you were even had a relationship. I didn't know you had a girl." He was all like, "Nah, I mean, we were keeping it private. We were keeping it secret. But yeah,
secret from who?
I don't
bro?
know.
This guy like some celebrity.
And he was telling me, he's like, no, yeah, we got married in secret too. Like nobody knows we're married. I go, why are you telling me this right now? It was like one night where we all went out like to go get drinks, something like that, and he just pulled me aside and he told me that. I was like, why would you do? You know what I mean? Crazy. Now when I saw him a couple weeks ago at the press room working there, he on his ring finger he had like a band like but tattooed. Like so that's what I was like, bro.
Couldn't even afford a ring, bro.
Damn, who's this mystery girl, bro?
I don't know.
Bring her around.
I couldn't believe it though, bro. When I saw him there, I was like, "Can I get my check? Sorry, I'm ready."
Gotta get my check. I gotta go
ready,
now. You just ruined
my
my
mood.
mood.
Apparently,
You just ruined
that's
my
the other thing
mood.
about the press room. So and they had this little side room, and there's gonna be a DJ up there, like a little loft up there, and that's where the DJ is gonna sit. Because apparently they're trying to turn into like a little like not club, or they're trying to turn it into like a kind of like an upscale like club / bar after like 10 p.m. or something like that on weekends only.
Interesting.
And they're trying to make it so prestigious, I guess, there that right now because they just opened, they just grand opening, they're letting anybody come in. But apparently, if you have anything that's gang related, you know what I mean? If you wear a certain of all one color, like you come in, they won't let you in. If you have face tattoos, they won't let you in.
And then they go to TEP.
Yeah.
That's
so like
crazy.
they're trying to make it because they
like,
know San Jose,
like a classy place, kind of.
Yeah, because they know San Jose, especially on the weekends at nights. They get because they don't close till 2 a.m. or something like that. This restaurant.
Oh damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
For a restaurant.
Or like on the weekends. On
menu.
the weekends, it's like a restaurant, but then it turns into like a bar. So then they won't close there. Like food, I think probably cuts off. At
and
like 10.
they still won't let people in for the bar either. Like, nah, we don't want.
Yeah,
that.
but they're gonna have a DJ and a little dance floor. It's gonna turn into like a little spot, but it's supposed to be pretty.
Cool.
Supposed to be kind of not classier, but just a little more
upscale, like dressed semi nice.
But obviously, it's San Jose, downtown San Jose. You know, they know on the weekends they're gonna get a little bit more of that riff raff walking, trying to get in and stuff like that. So that's why they're eventually, once they're more established, they're just gonna have all these strict like entry rules and like you can't wear a hoodie. Apparently, that's what he was telling me.
Wow.
I was like,
damn, Ray, maybe try to get a job there still. Be like, bro.
No, I applied when I got home. I was so pissed.
Do the waiter, do all the like the servers and stuff dressed hella nice?
They got like a similar uniform as Luna. It's like a white long sleeve button up, but at Luna we have to wear black pants. I saw them wearing like black pants. I saw them wearing jeans, like
it's like kind of whatever
white
pants.
jeans. Yeah, but as long as it's a white.
Shirt.
Interesting.
I don't know.
That's cool. Hey, maybe you get the job,
bro. Well, eventful week, I guess. Guys?
Now that I know he's working there.
I think it's about that time we get into the question of the day, though.
Question of the day, guys. You guys had a lot of comments for us for this one, so
yeah.
We had a rummage.
Shout out to that guy who said this question, aka no one.
I was going to say, wait, you guys actually got questions?
And then, so question of the day is gonna be describe your perfect day. Anyone want to go first?
I'll go first.
I knew you wanted to.
What's your perfect day, Ray? Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Wake up.
every day?
What happens? I mean, that's where we start.
Honestly, I don't know. My perfect day is probably nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? It's probably just wake up, just chill. You know what I mean? Just make myself a little breakfast. Really, just hang out around the house. Probably honestly, like I don't know, go for a little walk, go out to lunch. Just hanging out with the home, or just really just chill.
Yeah, chill. I like that. I like chilling.
Slow morning.
Yeah.
go out to dinner with the homies or something later that night, and then just go home, chill. Maybe finish it off watching an episode of a show I'm watching or a movie, and just chill.
I like that. I saw the vision on that one. I like. I'd say same chill, like a slow morning. It'd be like a brunch, lunch type situation. Maybe get out, do something later in the day. But really, that's it. Just chill as well. Like, there's not like a specific thing. Like, I mean, any event, really, if it's like cool, I'm down for.
Right.
So, I don't have any specific things. Maybe go to the gym or something.
Yeah, I think for me, probably waking up for sure, and of course, waking up for sure. My bad, I said that wrong. Start the day, wake up. Probably go to the gym. Definitely like to get that done right away.
Yeah, get it over with.
And then definitely come home. And just honestly, probably just chill.
Yeah, just do cool things. Not.
I like to go out and do stuff though, especially at night. Maybe go out to dinner with the gang, with all the homies. Especially, I do like hanging out with friends a lot, and especially group. I like group activities.
Seafood boil type.
Yeah.
I haven't been to one.
And then I guess even maybe go out to the bars, have a good time with the friends. Go a little dancing in, little drinks.
Yeah. Just.
And then even maybe after that, a late night, munch. Canes.
Yeah, bro, honestly, Canes. Come on now, one San Jose.
But yeah, honestly, I think for me, probably the biggest thing is definitely being around people you like to be around, having a good time with all the homies.
Having a good time, chilling, having a good time. Have you been in the new Canes in San Jose?
I have, yeah. It was, Canes.
Yeah, it's the same. I mean, the location literally looks identical to like another Canes location I've been to.
Yeah, just Canes, but it's good. I love Canes.
Shout out Canes.
Shout out Canes.
Yeah. Cool.
You let us guys know what your perfect day is.
What's your guys' perfect day?
Let us know what you guys are doing. You got any?
Any
been watching the movies?
Any plans for the weekend? Any plans for
summer
the holidays?
Plans still? We haven't heard any of your summer plans yet.
Plans.
Still waiting on that. Like 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, honestly, questions for us at the end of the episode. Like, come on, y'all. I see the views. At least 2 of you comment. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching, and
we'll see y'all in the next one.
Peace.